Hey, what's up you guys, it's the Blasian here, and we are here with a Friday. Yes, Friday Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. As I promised, I'll keep this little Pokemon a day, little Wi-Fi battle thing going on until I possibly can't. But anyway, we are up against this girl named Micaiah? Micaiah? I'm really butchering names, aren't I? But anyway, I found out she had Link battled over 400 times, and 200 of those have been wins. So I didn't know coming into the battle she had over 200 wins, but you can probably judge from her team that she is like a monster. So she brings in the Talonflame, the Azumarill, the Garchomp, the Scizor, the Liligant, and the Jolteon. So she has mostly physical attackers right here, and then she has two special cleanups. And I'm bringing the Greninja, Gardevoir, Umbreon, Jumpluff, Scizor, and Heliolisk. This is going to be a long one, but stick to it. I promise it will be all worth it. I really promise. Anyway, let's start off this battle. There's a lot of mistakes I made, because this is kind of early, but it's kind of new from battle to battle. I start off with my Heliolisk, just because it has like a Volt Switch, and I get to come up with a new plan. But she starts off with her Jolteon, just because, I don't know why. So knowing this thing has Volt Absorb, I'm going to say, oh god, I have to go for something else. That's not an electric type move. But yeah, luckily I have the Surf. Just a little thing, you know. Just a little, you know. Just going to go for that. Anyway, I decided to swap out here. Not a good idea staying in a Garchomp. Because now I go into Jumpluff, and I predict that Earthquake, and it does not affect me. I go right for Acrobatics, and this is my first misplay. Misplay number 1. That didn't do a lot of damage, and I am going to take Rough Skin damage and Rocky Helmet damage. I did not know this thing was Rocky Helmet Rough Skin. So anytime this thing is get hit with a physical type move, Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet are just going to hurt me back. And I do not live a Dragon Tail. Honestly, when I was Jumpluff, I should have gone for like Giga Drain or Sleep Powder. Either one of those would have been better. But I was like, I'm stupid. So I go right into Greninja. This is not Mickle Pickle, sorry. But I do like using Greninja. But it's just like, I need the I'm competitive. So we have to go with like the competitive Pokemon, the Protean Greninja. That's why it's not nicknamed, whatever. But I do not take that even the slightest bit well. And it outspeeds me. That Jolteon just took an Ice Beam and now it's going to take an Extra Sensory and live. Like, I can't do this. So his Jolteon is just gonna mess up kind of my team a lot. And I go right into my Umbreon, which is tanky. See? Tanky. But it didn't take it as well as I thought it would. So, it goes right into Liligant, this grass type, and it goes for a Quiver Dance, which is going to plus it a lot. It's going to plus its special attack, special defense, and speed. So I'm like, ow. I go for the Toxic, and I miss. That would have mattered a lot. And this thing Giga Drains me like no business. It loses some of its HP, but Giga Drain will recover that health back. I go for a Taunt, making sure it doesn't go for another one of those damn Quiver Dances, which was stupid. I should have just, like, I don't know, Dark Pulsed? No, that was stupid anyway. But I go into Scizor. This thing goes for another Giga Drain. Thought I would let, I don't know, you know, Umbreon die. But I go into Scizor, predicting the Giga Drain, but that did a lot because of the Life Orb. And it goes into the Talonflame, which I predicted, so I just Mega Evolve right off the bat. Just because. And I go for a Roost. Mega Scizor has carried me out through so many battles, you have no idea. And this is another battle where he just carries a whole bunch, like my whole team. So I switch out, and I go for something with no physical defense, Gardevoir, because, I don't know, I just sack it. It wasn't good. It could have taken out like the Garchomp or done a lot of damage, but no, it just had to die to a Flare Blitz. So the Talonflame takes me out, and it's Life Orbed. Oh no, it's just damaged by recoil. I'm stupid, because Liligant has Life Orb. So I go in for Greninja, and he obviously goes out with the Talonflame, fearing the Water-type move, but I think, yeah, I still go for the Water-type move regardless. It's one of my stronger moves. It's my only move with 90 power. Actually, Ice Beam is 90 power. But anyway, I get to take out a Jolteon with a Surf. Just surf over the electric types, that's okay. He'll be fine. But next he sends out Liligant. So down goes for Jolteon, and I go for an Ice Beam, which I outspeed. Even though Liligant looks kind of bulky, it's not. It's just a special attacker with like, with amazing special attack, anyway. I am getting really, really bored of this battle. I hope you're not. But anyway, she goes into a Azumarill, and I'm like, I'm not gonna take a freaking, like, Aqua Jet any well from this thing. It's gonna suck. So I go into Heliolisk, and it goes for a Belly Drum. And this is another misplay. I don't know how many misplays I made already. It was just so horrible. And, yeah. Goes for an Aqua Jet. It doesn't affect me because of my Dry Skin ability. And it goes for a Parabolic... I go for Parabolic Charge. That's a misplay. I should have Thunderbolted. I would have killed. And I wouldn't have the opportunity to eat a Citrus Berry. Unfortunate. Misplay after this misplay. I think he'll stay in and just kill off his Azumarill. But no, she goes right into Garchomp as I go for a Volt Switch, and it doesn't affect it. So I'm like, Heliolisk, outie. I think that was another misplay because, no, that was stupid. Because he goes for Earthquake. I thought he would have gone for something else, but he just Earthquakes and he just wrecks my life. So down goes my Umbreon. Ugh, this is so bad. So I go into Greninja. No, I will outspeed this Garchomp. So on Prepon, I don't know if I predicted a switch out into Scizor, but I went for the Ice Beam anyway. And this is where I finally, all my misplays pay off. Because here's what happens after I hit this Ice Beam. I freeze the Scizor. Yes! It's a frozen Bugsicle. It Mega Evolves though, but you'll stay frozen because it's a status condition. Watch this. Frozen. He's a statue! I'd actually like that kind of statue in my house, you know. So it's frozen when your heart's not open. Frozen. Still frozen, and it's still eating up Ice Beams, so I'm like, oh crap. I clearly can't go for Surf because I might have a chance of melting the ice. I have that problem. I do. So I go for Extra Sensory. It's decent damage, so I'm like, I can live with that. It's just going first because of, like, Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch is a priority move for Steel types. Oof. So I'm like, Extra Sensory again. So she finally withdraws the Scizor. And I go in right into Talonflame. Luckily, however, I go for Extra Sensory, and it almost takes it out. I should have gone for Surf. Sadly, this freaking Talonflame outspeeds the Greninja, and down it goes. That's just horrible. Ugh. Next, I send in my Heliolisk, just because. And she withdraws the Talonflame, expecting, I don't know, the Electric type move again. Which I think I'd misplay again and go for another Electric type move. Hoping she would sack something off, but no. Fortunately. So I go for my Surf here. Goes right into Dragon Tail. Guess he wanted me to switch out, but he can do that already. So in goes Scizor, and I think this is like where Scizor is just gonna say, you know what, I'm done switching out. I'm done. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch the rest of your team. Even though Rough Skin Rocky Helmet is gonna hurt me a lot, doesn't hurt me that much. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch through the whole of your team. Your Fire type is not scaring me. It's at so low health, you die. Taking them out like I have a gun in my hand. Boom, boom, bang, bang, you gone. Eat my bullets. Eat my bullets. Next he sends in a Azumarill just to die again. Azumarill's down. And her last Pokemon is her frozen Bugsicle Scizor. Look, it's a mirror match. But mine's moving. You know who's the mirror. He is. So I go for Sword Stance, making sure I do defeat this Mega Scizor. Because pretty much we're probably the same. We're Max Attack Adamant Technicians. It's like, I had to. I just had a Sword Stance to make sure I beat this thing. and it finally pays off. I win this battle. That was just horrible to go after. So I would think I was only down to Heliolisk and Scizor. She was nice. She was really nice because after the battle she gave me a nice, and she wrote in her like little icon box saying "Nice one, Blaze." So it's like BLAS. So like Blaze. Thanks. I was like, wow, I can't believe I won against someone so high tiered. But they will mess you up. Honestly, they will mess you up. So thank you guys for watching. I'll have maybe another Pokemon battle for you tomorrow. I have a lot to show you anyway. And since Pokebank is out, I might show you some Pokebank for my friends with Pokebank that are gonna like battle you guys. Like there's some shinies coming in the future. There's some legendaries coming in the future anyway. But anyway, you guys, hope you have a nice little day. And as always, I'ma see you later.